Welcome to That's Good Sports. I'm Brandon Perna. Yeah, I'm a little bit disheveled today. I apologize, but I don't go outside anymore. However, I am ranked number 2 on the NFL's top 100 list of people Roger Goodell wants to kill. Ironically, Tom Brady is also number 1 on that list. Today, I'm going to tell you why the NFL top 100 is bullshit, but why it's exactly not bullshit for placing Von Miller number 2 on the list. Maybe touch on Russell Westbrook winning NBA MVP, and I'll discuss my 10th favorite Vince. You've got my cousin Vinny at number 1, Vince Vaughn at number 2, Vince Gilligan, creator of Breaking Bad, at number 3, Vincent Van Gogh at number 4, Vince Lombardi at number 5, Vince Wilfork at number 6, Vinny Testaverde at number 7, Vincent D'Onofrio at number 8, Vincent Pastore, Big Pussy from The Sopranos, at number 9, and then Vince Young at number 10. Which is why Vince Young wore the number 10 in the NFL. Because he knew he could never be my number 1. That's good sports. Vince Young was recently cut by the CFL Saskatchewan Roughriders, not to be confused with America's most trusted gas station vending machine condoms, Roughriders. Young, in a Sports Illustrated article, said, "I hate to name drop, but Fitzpatrick is still playing?" Exclamation question. He leads the league in interceptions, and he's still fucking getting paid? I mean, what the fuck is going on? Great quote from one shitty QB talking about another shitty QB. It's the equivalent of Skip Bayless saying Colin Cowherd sucks. Vince, you can't say, "I hate to name drop," and then drop a name and believe that makes it okay. That's like if I said, "I hate to take a piss on this microfiber couch in American Furniture Warehouse," but the bathroom is literally like a mile away, and then proceed to piss on the white sectional believing I won't have to pay for it. It's the same thing. Vince Young must hate Ryan Fitzpatrick. And yes, his 2016 season was terrible, but there were at least 4 just as bad quarterbacks Vince Young could have name dropped. Brock Osweiler got paid like a champ in 2016. RG3 was on a roster. Blaine Gabbert. Jared Goff lost every one of his starts as a rookie. So why single out Ryan Fitzpatrick? He went to fucking Harvard, you know. Do you know that he went to fucking Harvard, Vince Young? He went to Harvard. I feel for Vince Young. We're very similar. We both believe we deserve to play in the big leagues. He in the NFL, me in sports media. But we're literally the only ones who believe that. Hell, Canada doesn't want either of our services. So Vincey, come talk shit about NFL players with me, here on my show, and maybe, just maybe, we both can get paid like Fitzmagic. I have the beard, you have the bad QB play. Together, we can be the Ryan Fitzpatrick of the internet. He went to Harvard. He went to Harvard, though. Russell Westbrook is your NBA League MVP. I watched about 9 total hours of basketball in 2016 and 2017, and I'd say I agree with this award. I've also known, for his entire career, to be honest, that Westbrook learned to play the game of basketball from Taylor Swift, who congratulated him on Twitter.
Russell, it's Taylor. Remember, I was the one who taught you how to play basketball. I was the one who taught you to dribble, to shoot hoops, you know?
It's like, what can't that woman do? Besides, find a steady boyfriend. Speaking of troubled relationships, Taylor admitted that Russell helped her write Shake It Off.
I remember the first time you beat me at basketball, and I was very upset, and you said, if you remember correctly, you said, "You just have to shake it off." And I got an idea.
What she didn't say was that her tribute to furry fetishes, "We Are Never Getting Back Together," is actually about Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant. If you don't think this Swift-Durant-Westbrook love triangle is real, then you have already forgotten Swift's 2009 hit, "You Belong With Me," was also about Durant and Westbrook. Why can't they just get along? Von Miller was named the number 2 best player in the NFL on the NFL's top 100 players countdown. Is he one of the top 5 players in the NFL? If I can quote Tim Tebow here, without a goddamn motherfucking question. 2017 Baseball Tebow is a lot more real. You can watch the number 2 Von video, not the video of Von doing number 2, on the NFL YouTube channel or the That's Good Broncos Facebook page. I think Shane Ray did a great job describing Von Miller in the video, comparing him to Bruce Lee.
Compared to like Bruce Lee, when Bruce Lee says be like water, you know what I'm saying? Von's like water, man. He's fluid. You can't get your hands on him, you can't touch him.
Von is like water. Drink enough of it and you'll pee your pants. Von's like a bottle of Bling H2O, and everyone else is like Nestle's Pure Life. Okay, let's get real about this top 100 list. It's a giant lie. The NFL claims the players vote on the list. Now, technically that is true, but Broncos linebacker Brandon Marshall explained on Vic Lombardi's radio show exactly how the process works a few weeks back.
Who votes on this? Did you vote?
No, I remember one year I think they just pick whoever they think is good, and they make you put 10 names down. So, one year they made me and Danny Trevathan put the top 10 names down that we thought should be on the list, or 10 names down we thought. So I just put 10 names down, and that was just 1 year though. That's the only time I've done it in my 6 years of playing.
Did you get that? Not all of the players vote, and they are only asked to write down like 10 names, not 100. I feel like this list would be much more accurate if every player voted and they listed 10 of the best who they played against. For example, a guy like Brandon Marshall should write down 10 running backs and maybe 10 tight ends. Corners should write down the 10 best receivers they play against, and it should be every corner in the league voting. Here's what I find hilarious about the list. Its sole purpose is to make people say, "That number is wrong! Are you kidding me? Number 52? You put him at number 52? He's at least 47, you dumb fucking idiots! 52, what kind of list is this? This list makes me sick! Sick! Has there ever been a greater travesty? 52, you fucking idiots. You should be ashamed of yourselves. You know what? Next year, I'm not even watching the top 100. Nope. I'll watch something else! Here's what I find interesting. As Bronco fans, we collectively shitted all over this list when Chris Harris was ranked at number 63, despite being graded as the number 1 corner in the NFL on Pro Football Focus. And again, when Aqib Talib was listed at number 37, despite being ranked as the 2nd best corner in the NFL on Pro Football Focus. We shit all over the top 100 because we all know Chris Harris has been one of the best corners consistently in the NFL the last 5 years, and Talib shut down number 1 receivers all of 2016. We know that because we watch them play every week. So we shit on the list when it doesn't go our way, and we praise it when it does. We hate it because of where it ranked Chris Harris and Aqib Talib, but we love it for Von. As fans, we love the list when it falls in line with our beliefs and discredit it when it doesn't. A lot like politics. What I'm surprised about is how many people on YouTube disagree with Miller being number 2. His like to dislike ratio is about 2 to 1, and the top comment is, "It should be a lot lower, like if you agree." And that has 2,216 likes. Those are like comments on my videos. Holy shit! This guy is surprisingly unfunny. Von Miller, former Super Bowl MVP, which is nearly impossible to do as a defensive player, is one of, if not the most complete outside linebackers in the game, and if he continues to play the way he has been, to ever play the game. He's a top 5 pass rusher year in and year out. He was the 2nd best run defender at that position in 2016. He's way better than Khalil Mack in pass coverage, and he's one of the top playmakers on a defense that is filled with playmakers. Khalil Mack is a tremendous athlete, top 5 at his position. But he stands out on that defense because he's the only guy who could fucking play defense. Mack wasn't even in the top 10 in terms of sacks for 2016. Miller was number 2, and he didn't have the luxury of playing on a team with a great offense in 2016 like Mack did. If your offense is scoring points, that allows the defense to go ham. as the kids used to say in 2011. My point is, don't read too much into the list. If the Broncos want to succeed in 2017, they better pray that one of the quarterbacks on their roster cracks the list when the show airs in 2018. Because if the QB position isn't better, neither will the Broncos be. Neither will be the Broncos. Not a fan of grammar here. As fans, we get pissed when our guys don't make the cut because we are then neglected the nice little 4-minute video of their highlights from the season. That's all we want. We just want to see more cool shit the players we love and root for did the previous season, and when they're not on the list, you take that away from us. Thanks for watching another episode of That's Good Sports. Subscribe here to YouTube. Give me a follow on Twitter at Brandon Perna, Instagram at Brandon Perna, and I've got my Patreon account if you want to keep this channel alive and thriving. Patreon.com. You can make monthly donations so I can buy some burritos.